Why am I straining? If you're upset, tell that person that you're upset. Don't like mull around the bush, and because then it'll come out as passive aggressive. Your needs aren't being met. Tell the people that hurt your feelings, hey, you hurt my feelings. If you can't talk to them because they won't answer the phone, whatever, you write them a text or write them a letter. Even better, write them a letter. There is somebody from your past that will show back up in your life, and you're not going to want to go back to the past and mull it over, what they did to hurt you, what you did to hurt them. But God is sending them back because there's something, that unfinished business between the two of you, and there was something that you really got along with. You really added to their life, and they added to your life as well. So the guides are saying, not romantically, just like friendship or sibling that you have not been with in a long time. They're saying, now is the time, but don't go in to rehash the past. Just kind of like, in your heart you said you were sorry, in their heart they said they were sorry, so don't even talk about it. Just like move on together. And if you feel like you can't get along, there's too many hurts there, then move on from them. Okay. But there is somebody that is not toxic. They are somebody you really love and have had a long friendship with. Okay. And there was something that happened to them that I don't know if you even know it happened to them, and they need your friendship. That's what they're saying to me. Okay. I am going to mention Jesus. Your spirit guides and Jesus want you to listen to them more. Okay. I don't know any other way of saying that sentence. But your spirit guides and Jesus are trying to give you messages. So whether it's in your sleep, or in your bathtub, or in your shower, or driving in your car, just relax and let the messages come in. I would suggest listening to Third Eye opening music by Jason Stevenson, or by anybody on YouTube, and you will find the right one, the right combination for you, that relaxes you and lets you receive. Just say, I'm open and receptive to receiving messages from my spirit guides, and of course messages from Big JC. Okay? Alright. When I first was meditating, I usually do my unicorn cards to see if there's messages before I even start. And I got these 3 unicorn cards, and the first one was possibility. And so this says, raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Okay, so what does that mean? They're telling me that you have a gift, you have a talent, and it might not be something that you like, for example, they're showing me, like, say you're great at the computer, or you're great at typing up papers or whatever, but they're saying that that is a talent. Any talents that we get are from God. It's not just, we know how to do it. Like, say you're really good at math. Not everybody is good at math. Look at this person. I couldn't mark the 3rd grade tests. Okay, I did mark them correctly. I just went back and had to fix it. Okay, but I have like a math allergy where I get scared. Okay, so what they're saying is to let Luna know that she has a gift, that you're not appreciating it, but it's something that it comes naturally for you. Like, you could just do it like it's nothing. And where is she supposed to use it? They're saying it could be spun into your job or your future job, Or it could be, by the way, these are from Chrissa D, and I wore the green ones when I wore a green shirt, but I didn't come on the air that day because I was tired. So these are the blue ones from Chris D, and they're so beautiful. The glass art. So thank you, Chris D, Chrissa D. And I am mailing out your stuff. I just need a little more time because I worked all week, and I'm gonna mail out Forever Bella's stuff too. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so they're saying that you have unlimited potential in one of the gifts and talents that you already have. Okay. Will you go to school? Yeah. School, I feel school, you will go back to school in May because that was one of your questions. And hopefully, this is that road B that I told you you were going to be going on. You already did the road A that you didn't like and that you kind of felt forced into somehow. Then I got miracles. Okay, miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on the way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender. And so surrender. Okay, what was I talking about before? Manifestation. Believe that your dreams that you wrote down in your journal, or if you didn't write it down, you thought it in your head, you should write it down though. Sit there for 10 minutes or when you're driving in the car and believe it happened. And just pretend you're talking to your best friend on the phone or your husband or your family and say, guess what just happened? We just got the house. We just got the condo. We're going on the trip. We got tickets for the summer. Okay? And I do see travel coming up. So miracles are happening. That is such a great card. Then I have partnership. Okay. So teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with and build up your talented support team. Okay. Yeah, very important. Whereas you were by yourself, remember the mermaid card was by herself and sitting, thinking, had the bag, everything by yourself for the past year or maybe even more, and just not feeling that connection outside of your house. And that's, they're saying that's over. Now you're going to be reaching out to the community. And once you do that, once you find a way where you're helping others, not yourself, not worrying about yourself anymore, worrying about others, the community, other people who have less than you, then you're going to feel like this is a whole new world for you. And you're not going to feel that depression, that sadness, that something's missing. Okay? Okay, then I'm using these cards. All right. This is spirals of manifestation. Okay, so what happens is when you're doing a reading, the same cards will keep on coming up in different texts, different forms. So they're telling you that really think about what you want, whether it's just the first four things. First four things. One will be relationships and family stuff, friends, relationships, family. The other one could be career. The other one could be school. The other one could be houses or your apartment or your condo or trips. Okay, so just write something down that you want that is already in place. Okay. And they're showing me a new couch. So are you getting a new couch or thinking about a new couch? Okay, that was random. All right. So any kind of spirals of manifestation, one hope or wish could lead to so many more. The spirals. That's really a beautiful card. Okay. And then we get going right with that, a beautiful dream. So basically, if you could dream it, you can have it. Then we have perfection of your life. Okay, so if there was a time in your life that you felt like, yeah, I have it all. I have a great partner in my life. Maybe you were just getting ready to get married, or and you just finished school, and you just bought your first home, or you're moved into your first apartment, or your first condo, whatever it is, and you felt like, I have it all. Okay, that they spirit guides want you to think of that time and what it is, that feeling that you had when you felt like your dream came true, or your dreams, plural, came true. And then we have follow your own rhythm, which is really a beautiful card. You don't have to, like, you're Pisces, so you beat to your own drum, and that's why sometimes people are like, I wonder what that Pisces is thinking. Are they mad or sad or happy? Okay, and sometimes you don't even know. Okay, because you're thinking about, if you got A, B, and C, you're thinking about D, E, and F. Okay, so what they want you to do is, that's okay to get things done in your own style. Okay, and you're about to have more people understand you. I think you're going to be working or in school with another Pisces or Scorpio, Cancer, which are your fellow water signs. They really get you. They understand you. Okay, so they're saying do it in your own rhythm. That's why it's good if you have a creative, yeah, okay, I'll tell her. If you have a creative career, because when it's not creative at all and it's not using your psychic abilities at all, that's where you feel stagnated and you don't feel like you're doing your dream come true. All right? So look into the creative fields, or if you have that regular 9 to 5 job, then you have to have your hobbies have to be creative, and maybe your husband can help you design some kind of side business, or maybe your friend or family members are, like the same kind of things that you like to do, and you could do that on the side, or it's a second job situation. Okay. Oh, sorry. Alrighty. Okay, and then I'm just going to do this, what your spirit animal is. And I have a spirit animal. And then I'm just going to finish with the reading part. Yeah. Okay. And I have a spirit animal card message for Luna. Thank you, spirit guides. Oh, oh my gosh. I never even saw this card. And you are so lucky you're getting this card. Unicorn. You got the unicorn. That is so great. Okay, so the unicorn card is indulge in your creative imagination. What the frig did I just say? Okay, indulge in your creative imagination and magical side through some form of artistic impression, whether it's writing, whether it's painting, whether it's drawing, whether it's poetry, whether it's singing, whether it's music, whatever it is, psychically. Maybe you're learning the cards, maybe you're trying to do something with crystals, whatever it is, whether you're balancing your chakras, okay? They want you to indulge in that creative side, indulge in your creative, imaginative and magical side through some form of artistic expression. That is really, I'm going to probably take a picture of this card because I love it. Be a unique unicorn. Okay, thank you. Okay, then we got the camel. I'm just going to do two because they just said two. Because I was going to do one, they said two. Okay, the camel means trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. And you definitely do. The camel doesn't have to drink for many, 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 many miles or days. I forget what the statistics on the camel is. But you already have, you might be worried about school. No, you have the resources, you have the ability, you have the mindset, okay? And it's something you really want to do. So, yeah, will it be a little bit difficult with papers or, deadlines and tests and things like that? Yeah, but it's worth it because it's towards a goal that you want to attain, okay? So, know that you have the resources for that. I should keep the unicorn card out because I really love the unicorn. Anyhow, okay. Okay, now I'm just going to read some stuff. Okay, so just bear with me. You don't need to see me when I read. Okay, where is it? Okay, so before I answer a couple of your questions, hopefully I've answered some questions already. 1 second. Yeah, so they also said watch out for your stomach issues, intestines issues, and that's like solar plexus, which is color yellow. But you might, anytime you have any kind of intestinal issues, it has to do with keeping in your gut feelings about things. Okay, and so they're saying, keep an eye out for that. Watch out for calluses, like calluses on the toes, endocrine problems, which is thyroid, adrenal, memory loss, pleurisy, pneumonia, cardiovascular problems. So we got to keep the cardiovascular system okay. Foods that are good for you are grapes, dates, and cereal. Okay. Professions that are great for you are actor. That's weird that it says actor because what did I write down on that chart? Maybe you're thinking about what if somebody said to you, you could be an actress in this movie. You could be on TV. Okay, I just said that. It just came to me. But here it says, good things for you would be actor, artist, photographer, sailor, doctor, veterinarian, writer, pedicurist, fishmonger, assistant, cinema, dreams, painting, photography, swimming, poetry, writing, reading, and sailing. Okay. Of course, sailing, beach house. Okay. So what I wanted to do is read to you about your life with an Aries. So this would be you and your husband. These signs usually clash, okay, as the full spirit of the Aries has a hard time accepting the hazy and nuanced spirit. It's hard for them to reach common ground, and usually the flexible Pisces wins. On the business front, the opposite is likely to occur as the stubborn Aries can shake up the indifferent Pisces. So you might not always agree on the business front, in terms of jobs and whatnot. And then I just want to read you one other thing. Okay, so your two extremes meet, you and the Aries. So that's why the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries, avidly looks for the last. Some might say that it's fire and water coming together. True, but as curious as it may sound, this union usually lasts despite the difference in their temperaments. The Aries is often blunt, but it's their emotions talking. So the supersensitive Pisces easily tolerates this bluntness that's not dryness. In such unions, the barely expressed desires of the Pisces wife are orders for the nice and generous Aries. He sacrifices himself to satisfy his spouse's every desire, if she continues to show him how much she loves him. Okay, so as long as that Aries husband knows that you love him and you're showing him that, demonstrative love, you're a nice couple. Okay, you're a nice match. All right, so what did I want to? Also had for you. Okay, I got the Chariot card, Empress, Venus energy. Yeah, in terms, I think you had asked me, in terms of weight. How could you lose weight? Hey, when you find out, let me know, okay? But I'm just going to tell you, in terms of my Louise Hay book, what the affirmation for weight is. But I also saw bike riding and swimming. If you integrate that, if you find a gym that has a pool, join it. Or if you can get a pool, get it. But yeah, most likely if you join some kind of place that has a pool available, or bike. I see bike. I see you on a bike and enjoying that. Even if it's a in the house bike, what that's called. A stable bike. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Because they're just showing me bike. And then also just walking. But let me just tell you about, okay. Anything to do with overweight is oversensitivity, often represents fear and shows a need for protection. Fear may cover up for hidden anger and resistance to forgive. So we have to forgive ourselves and we have to forgive others on a daily, all right, in order to move on and to be healthy in all the chakras. And you're supposed to say the affirmation for weight is, I am protected by divine love. I am protected by divine love. I am always safe and secure. I am willing to grow up and take responsibility for my life. I forgive others and I now create my own life the way I want it. I am safe. Again, I am protected by divine love. I am always safe and secure. I am willing to grow up and take responsibility for my life. Just absorb that. I am protected by divine love. What did I say earlier? Jesus wanted to get to you. Spirit guides want to communicate with you more. Okay? I am always safe and secure, and you are. I am willing to grow up and take responsibility for my life. I forgive others, and I now create my own life the way I want it. I am safe. Okay. Now, specifically, you didn't tell me this. I don't know you. We never met. I never even saw a picture of you. Okay? So, different parts of your body holds different types of weight, and there's a different reason. Okay? If you hold your weight in your arms, That's anger at being denied love. And what the affirmation for it is safe for me to create all the love I want. It is safe for me to create all the love I want. Or if it's in the belly, like this one over here, okay? In the belly, any weight accumulating in the belly means anger at being denied nourishment. Now, I grew up, we were poor, big family, 6, and yeah, there was a time that I was extremely skinny, okay? In 5th grade, I was only 58 pounds. 3rd grade, I was 38 pounds, okay? And so I remember a lot of times we would go to sleep hungry. We would just have crackers, maybe some cheese, peanut butter was always available, and a lot of times that was it. So what you're supposed to say is anger at being denied nourishment could be nourishment of food. Sometimes it could be nourishment of love. If there was a parent that did not give the love that you needed, or the feeling like you were denied. And what you're supposed to say, the affirmation for that is, I nourish myself with spiritual food, and I am satisfied and free. I nourish myself with spiritual food. I am satisfied and free. I nourish myself with spiritual food. I am satisfied and free. If the weight is on your hips, it's lumps of stubborn anger at your parents. Okay? This is so true for a lot of people, and once you realize that and forgive the parents because they did the best they could, or if they made mistakes, somehow even you have to try to find room in your heart to forgive. So lumps of stubborn anger at the parents. And the affirmation is, I am willing to forgive the past. It is safe for me to go beyond my parents' limitations. Hold on.
Mami, yo estoy bien.
So hold on a
I'm
second.
okay, honey. Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Can you tell me if I'm doing this right?
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech.
New job?
Oh, sorry. My music just keeps going off. I didn't realize I was doing that for hours. Okay. If your weight is on your thighs, what it means is packed childhood anger, often rage at the father. Packed childhood anger, often rage at the father. And what you're supposed to say is, I see my father as a loveless child, and I forgive easily. We are both free. I see my father as a loveless child, and I forgive easily. We are both free. Okay? I am protected by divine love. I am always safe and secure. I am willing to grow up and take responsibility for my life. I forgive others, and I now create my own life the way I want it. I am safe. And you are. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay, so I just wanted to finish with so I got the Chariot, which has to do with travel or change. Okay, and I do feel your husband will get the job that he wants, but it might not feel like it's coming sooner than later. In other words, he might not feel great. Expect some travel. He might have to do a trip for his job. April and May is trying to set up his career, trying to set things up. And you too. And then he has to think about internationally, how is he going to push himself, promote himself. And don't just think USA, think internationally. That's one thing I got. And then by July, he feels set. Okay. And then a lot of people might be taking trips and vacations. So he might end up having to pick up the slack for other people. But this is all a part of it. Tell him tell him to write down the goals that he wants in April and May, and then by June he's good. He feels good. Okay? July he's really busy. Okay? And it's okay if he does the trip for business, but just remember that it's for business, it's not for pleasure. Okay. Yes, you are going back to school. I talked about that. I talked about the weight. The spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts have very much to do with you getting in touch with your psychic abilities and believing that you have them. Okay, because like I think that you don't have enough confidence in that fact, and you do have it. How can you do it? How can you help people? Uh, I think it's going to have to do with when you go to school, even if it's online, you're going to meet people, um, and there's going to be people that come to you because you have an easy time with one or two aspects, and it comes naturally for you, and they need your help. Okay, and it also has to do with you helping the community, you helping other people, not worrying about yourself, not worrying about your immediate family, worrying about other people that you don't even know that well. Okay, God puts them in our way for a reason. Okay, all right. So also, yes, be careful, take care of yourself, more lemon water. Be careful of accepting a drink from somebody. Yeah, because not that the drink was put poison in it, but it's just it doesn't go well with your digestive system, and I see you getting ill from it. It also could mean that the water is compromised. Yeah, so you got to be careful with the water being compromised. Maybe drink bottled water or get something on your faucet to fix the water. Okay, there's a frosty conversation that you're going to have with a loved one, with a younger person. Not necessarily a loved one, it could be a coworker. And they will bring you a shock. They will tell you a shocking information. The person went through 3 times trouble. But like, I think God is putting them in your way, and your spirit guides are putting them in your way. Your first instinct is to